All right. Welcome. Fade to Black breaking news for this Monday, January 16th, 2023. I'm Jimmy Church. This is all of the news that you need. Let's get straight to it. On this day in history, 1969, the first time a docking between two crewed spacecrafts occurred when the Soviet Union's Soyuz 4 and 5 spacecrafts docked on this day in 1969. Here's your fader fact. The sentence, quote, the sentence, do geese see God, end quote, can be read forward and backward. And that is your fader fact. Check it out. It's easy to vet. Write it down. Breaking news. Sad day. Gina Lollobrigida, once called the most beautiful woman in the world, has died at the age of 95. Rest in peace, Gina. Well, the UAP UFO ODNI report was released on January 12th. And while no recent alien sightings by service members were confirmed to be extraterrestrial life in the latest government report, Congress is requiring the Pentagon to look into its UFO files dating back to the end of World War II. The Office of the Director of National Intelligence reviewed 366 newly identified military sightings of unidentified aerial phenomena, the Pentagon version of UFOs. Of those, 26 were found to be drones, 163 were balloon or balloon-like entities, and 6 were attributed to clutter, like garbage bags. The ODNI will further investigate the 171 unremarkable reports that demonstrated unusual flight characteristics or performance capabilities. All of that in the report, most of which were recorded by Navy and Air Force pilots. Congress is also requiring the Pentagon to look into its UFO files dating back to the end of World War II. Now, this has been much overlooked. More UFO information is expected after a provision slipped inside the 2023 National Defense Authorization Act, signed into law by President Biden last month, requires a Joint Defense Department ODNI office to begin investigating all reports dating back to 1945. The law requires the office to produce a written report detailing the historical record of the United States government relating to UFOs dating back to January 1st, 1945. The deadline for the report to be submitted to Congress is June 2024. Now, since the release of the ODNI UAP report on January 12th, Representative Tim Burchett of Tennessee said, and I quote here, "We've been covering this up since the 40s. I don't trust the government, and there's an arrogance about it, and I think the American public can handle it. We need to release everything. We need to find out what's going on, and that includes a craft, which I believe at some point we have obtained some materials from that are not of this world and are being studied by different members of industry, I've been told," end quote. Wow. Italy's most wanted mafia boss, Matteo Messina Denaro, has been arrested in Sicily after 30 years on the run. Messina Denaro was detained in a private clinic in Sicily's capital, Palermo, where he was receiving treatment for cancer. He's alleged to be the boss of the notorious Casa Nostra Mafia, and he was tried and sentenced to life in jail in absentia back in 2002 over numerous murders. More than 100 members of the armed forces were involved in his arrest. There are reports that people were outside cheering in the streets outside of the clinic as he was brought out. Squid and human brains apparently developed the same way despite diverging 500 million years ago. Well, it seems that the blueprint for complex brain development remains the same. Scientists who watch the nerve cells connect inside the eyes of growing squid have uncovered a remarkable secret that the cephalopod's brains independently evolved in to develop the same way that ours do. The discovery, made using high-resolution cameras, focused on the retinas of long-finned squid and their embryos, and it reveals that in spite of 500 million years of divergent evolution, the basic blueprint for how complex brains and nervous systems evolve may be the same across a wide range of species. Now, this new study, published in the journal Current Biology, suggests that key parts of the formula for advanced intelligence on Earth and maybe the universe remain the same. Absolutely amazing. Well, for the first time, scientists have successfully used lasers aimed at the sky, to divert lightning strikes. That's right, a laser lightning rod. The experiments during 2 months back in 2021 to redirect lightning strikes at the lasers pulsing at 1,000 times per second were redirecting lightning strikes. All 4 strikes, while the system was active, were successfully intercepted. In the first instance, the researchers used 2 high-speed cameras to record the redirection of the lightning's path by more than 160 feet. The 3 others were documented with different data. The laser device is the size of a large car and weighs more than 3 tons. The experiments were conducted in collaboration with the University of Geneva scientists and aerospace company Ariane Group. Now, what this would suggest, right, is we can protect things from lightning strikes with lasers. It's pretty amazing technology. Now, I'm going to leave you with this. What is a Karen? You've seen the videos, right? What is a Karen? Well, as per dictionary.com, the slang refers to an obnoxious, angry, entitled, and often racist middle-aged white woman who uses her privilege to get her way or police other people's behaviors, end quote. That's according to dictionary.com. Well, now you can eat at Karen's Diner. That's right. It's set to open in the West Village of New York City on March 1st, 2023. Yes, it's a burger joint that is run by Karens. The Karens we all love to hate. But I hear the burgers are amazing. Karen's Diner is a franchise based out of Australia with locations in Australia, the United Kingdom, Indonesia, New Zealand, and now America. And that's Fade to Black breaking news. That's all the news you need for this Thursday, this Monday. This Monday, January 16th, 2023. I'm Jimmy Church. Breaking news is produced by Renee Newman. And with that, I'm just going to say, go Backley Tappy.